Chris Sewall here, baseball card collector, investor, dealer in that order. Welcome everyone. High rollers time, and this week we're going to look at the latest Pwcc Premier auction, and it's an interesting one because it's the first Premier auction that's been run since Fanatics bought Pwcc. That happened about a month ago, and it's assumed that Fanatics is going to, use the Pwcc platform here as their sort of main way to buy and sell high-end singles via auction formats and the vault service, and we'll see if they ultimately keep the Pwcc name. There's some baggage around that, or if they ultimately change it to, Fanatics auctions or something more Fanatics themed. Got some nice teasers for you this week. 4 first-timers in the top 10. Always like welcoming in the newbies, although they only appear on 2 different cards. I only get 1 vintage card in the top 10 this week, and this week's list is particularly basketball-heavy and BGS-heavy. Don't see that very much anymore, but this week, for whatever reason, that is the case. But before we get to the top 10, let's check out some honorable mentions, and as always, we will start with pre-war baseball. 1934 Goudey Lou Gehrig gets graded a scorching SGC near mint plus 7.5. Gets the Pwcc above average eye appeal label for the grade, $28,800. All the prices you see here include the buyer's premium. So technically the hammer price was less than this, but that's the price the buyer is paying out of pocket to own the card. Jumping ahead to 1990s baseball, 1998 Ultra Platinum Medallion Pizzazz Masterpiece. Derek Jeter, this is a one-of-one. I believe the first one-of-one card ever is 1997, so this is just the second year where one-of-ones even existed. $13,800 for a PSA 7.5. Mike Trout in his iconic 2011 Topps Update rookie, except this is the super rare black parallel, serial numbered out of just 60, and very tough condition-sensitive card is the easily chipped corners and edges. $36,000 for an SGC 9. On to football, 1957 Topps Johnny Unitas rookie, graded a PSA near mint 8, also gets the above average eye appeal label from Pwcc. $11,700 for Johnny U. 2020 Panini Contenders Optic Gold Vinyl Jalen Hurts rookie. This is a one-of-one PSA mint 9 auto. Goes for $20,400. 2000 Playoff Contenders Factory Sealed Hobby Box. You get 12 packs in there. The big hit you're looking for is the very expensive Tom Brady auto rookie. $21,600 for the unopened box there. 2021 National Treasures Black Trey Lance rookie patch auto. It's graded a PSA mint 9 with a DNA 10 for the auto, serial numbered out of just 5. $16,800. What could possibly go wrong there? On to basketball, 2004 Exquisite Collection Dual Auto Logo Man Kobe Bryant and Lamar Odom. Went 1 for 2 here. $39,600 for the BGS 8.5. 1998 Skybox Molten Metal Fusion Titanium Shaquille O'Neal. It's graded a PSA near mint 8 super condition sensitive card. Serial numbered out of 40. Really cool looking card as the pinholes form a profile of his face. $24,000. Vintage basketball 1961 Fleer Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain rookie, graded a PSA near mint 7. Gets the Pwcc exceptional eye appeal label. $16,200. Hockey 2005 UD the Cup Sidney Crosby rookie patch auto. Serial numbered out of 99. Graded PSA near mint 8 with a DNA 10 for the auto. Nice 3-color patch as well. $49,200. More hockey. 2015 OPC Platinum Seismic Gold Connor McDavid rookie auto. Serial numbered out of 25. Graded PSA mint 9 with a 10 for the auto. $24,000 on the nose. Soccer 1958 Editor Aquarella Blue Pele rookie. It's graded PSA X mint 6. That's just a pop 3 with only 1 copy graded higher. $31,200. And a couple of non-sports. 1993 Magic the Gathering Alpha plastic pack. The pack is graded PSA mint 9. Who knows what goodies are in there. $44,400. And a Pokemon, a lot of 2016 Pokemon Japanese promo. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the 2 names there, but they're graded PSA Gem Mint 10s, and the pair went for $15,600. But that brings us to our top 10, and tipping us off at number 10 is 2012 National Treasures NBA Logo Man number 8, Kobe Bryant. It's graded a BGS Mint 9 with subgrades all getting a 9, so I guess that's a true mint? That's probably not the term, but we'll go with it. Serial numbered out of 2, and you can see the NBA Logo Man patch there. Really nice looking card. Card sold for $66,000. It is the only copy ever graded. Only 2 copies in existence. This is the only one of them that has been graded by one of the 4 big grading companies, as this is the first sale ever of this card. Number 9, a High Rollers regular 1986 Fleer number 57 Michael Jordan rookie, graded a BGS Gem Mint 9.5 with the maximum level subgrades for a 9.5 getting 2 9.5 subgrades and 2 10 subgrades. Like I said, that is as good as you can get without becoming a pristine 10. This card sold for $69,000. This is an extremely high sale for a BGS 9.5, with average of recent 9.5 sales going for about $45,000. But the subgrades is definitely the reason for that, given that it is just 1.5 subgrade away from being a pristine 10. In a pristine 10, it's just a pop 6, and no pristine 10 copies of this card have been sold since 2009. So what one would go for is anybody's guess. You'd have to assume higher than a PSA 10, which currently sits a little under 200 grand. Number 8, 2003 Ultimate Collection Limited, number 127, LeBron James Rookie Patch Auto, graded a BGS near mint plus 7.5 with pretty scattered subgrades. You get a 7 for corners is the weakest link, but also you get an 8 on there and 2 9.5s. Nice 3-color patch, and the auto gets a 10 score. Sold for $72,000. This is just the second ever BGS 7.5 sale in history. The first was about 2 years ago in late 2021. It went for $150K, so obviously a big drop since then, but that's not surprising given the state of the hobby over the last 2 years. More recent sale, a BGS 9 recently went for $114,000, so compared to that one, this price seems about right in line with that. The basketball goats really showed up this week with Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan taking the first 3 spots here. And it continues as number 7 is 2009 UD Exquisite Collection Number Pieces Auto Michael Jordan. It's graded a PSA Authentic with a DNA 10 for the auto. Card is serial numbered out of 23, and I guess you'll call that a 2-color patch there. This card sold for $78,000. The most recent sale of this card, actually there's only been 2 other sales of this card ever in any grade. Both of them were PSA Authentics. The most recent sale was about a year ago in June of 2022. That went for $102,000, and that was in fact this exact copy, same PSA serial number and all, or card serial number and all. And so this card's down about, let's say, 25% or so since the sale, the last sale of it a year ago. Number 6, finally getting off basketball, but sticking with goats here. 2001 SP Authentic Golf Autograph Gold, number 45, Tiger Woods Rookie, graded a PSA Gem Mint 10, and this card is serial numbered out of just 100. Sold for $93,000, and this sale is an extremely low sale. It's actually the lowest ever known sale of a copy of this card in a PSA 10, although I only have sales dating back to 2021 here for whatever reason. I'm sure there were a bunch of PSA 10 copies of this card to sell before that just didn't get registered in the archives of sports card sales for whatever reason. But $93,000 is the lowest. The previous low was $105,000 back in May, and the all-time record sale of this card was $369,000. That was at the absolute peak of the hobby in April of 2021. The card is a PSA Pop 16. All right, we gave the basketball goats one listing off here, but they're back at number 4, or at least tied for number 4. 1997 Skybox Premium Star Rubies number 23, Kobe Bryant. It's graded a PSA Mint 9, and this card is serial numbered out of 50. Extremely rare to find 1990s inserts serial numbered out of 50, especially of players such as Kobe Bryant nowadays. This card sold for $96,000. It's actually only the second ever known sale of a PSA 9 copy of this card, and there hasn't been another sale of the card in any grade in the last 2 years. So 2 years ago, the other PSA 9 sale went for $87,000. That's actually surprising that this card would be up over the course of the last 2 years, but that is what appears to be the case here. It is a PSA Pop 2 with 1 copy graded higher. Tied with that at number 4, I'm proud to announce we have a High Rollers first here, and that is the first card ever to feature 3 first-timers on a single card. That's 2006 Exquisite Collection Logo Man Triples All-NBA Access, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker. The card is a 1 of 1. You can see the nice NBA Logo Man patches there, and it's authenticated by Beckett, and if you are a San Antonio Spurs fan, I'm sure you are drooling at the moment. Sold for $99,000, and as I mentioned, this is Duncan, Ginobili, and Parker's first ever appearance on a High Rollers list. Welcome Tim, Manu, and Tony. First ever known sale of this card. What a beauty, especially again, as I mentioned, if you are a San Antonio Spurs fan. Number 3, our one vintage card, 1933 Goudey, number 144, Babe Ruth. Graded at PSA near mint 7, and top-bottom centering is the only thing that sort of jumps out as an issue on the front, off center, top to bottom. Everything else looks really, really nice. Photo, image all look really crisp. Left, right centering looks great. Corners and edges all super sharp. Back looks great as well. Maybe a little bit off centered on the back. Slight discoloration, but that's nothing unusual for the 33 Goudeys. Sold for $138,000. Sales definitely on the high side. There's only been one other PSA 7 sale from 2023. It went for $114,000. That was in May, but I guess the eye appeal probably helps out there. The card is a PSA Pop 43, and there are 36 copies graded higher. Those include 0 PSA 10s. Number 2, another triple logo man. This one from 2004 UD Exquisite Collection, all NBA Access Passes. Triple logo man, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Michael Jordan. The card is a 1/1, graded a BGS Mint 9 with average level subgrades, although subgrades aren't particularly meaningful on a card such as this. Sold for $234,000. You obviously get 2 GOATs on here, and unfortunately Carmelo Anthony, who had a great career but sort of feels a little bit out of place. Sort of a personal preference. You know, whenever I see a card like this and there's like a super high-end card with 3 players on it, I feel like they should have made a point to make the 3 players relevant to each other. Like I thought the Spurs card was particularly interesting, and you got the 3 great Spurs who, you know, led them to 5 championships. It just seems like, you know, 2 GOATs and Carmelo Anthony, and at the time the card was made, LeBron and Carmelo were just starting their career, so it almost seems a little random that it was these 3 players, but just a personal preference thing. Let me know if anyone agrees or disagrees with me heavily, and we can discuss. Oh, and I forgot to mention that obviously both LeBron and Jordan have been on the High Rollers many times, but this is Anthony's first ever appearance on a High Rollers list. Welcome, Carmelo. And number 1, the lone football card in the top 10, 2000 Playoff Contenders Championship Ticket Auto, number 144, Tom Brady rookie. Graded a BGS near mint plus 8.5 with average level, I guess slightly above average level subgrades, and a 10 for the auto. This card is serial numbered out of 100 and is essentially the holy grail of football cards. Sold for $384,000. That might seem like a lot, but this is actually extremely low given the history of sales for this card. The last BGS 8.5 was in February, went for $516,000, and that one was actually the all-time low, or sorry, not the all-time low, but the lowest sale of the card in that grade since 2019. That includes about 20 sales, many of which topped over $1 million, and the card actually peaked out up over $2 million at the peak of the hobby. So a card that has really come way down over the last couple of years. But that's it. Your top 10 this week featured 3 Michael Jordan, 2 Kobe Bryant, 2 LeBron James, and 1 each of Tom Brady, Babe Ruth, Tiger Woods, and newcomers Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Carmelo Anthony. Thank you everyone for watching. Tomorrow is regular rollers. I hope to see you all again real soon. And whether you're high or regular, I hope you keep rolling. Oh, I just came up with that. Pretty cool. Thanks everyone.